What's on the map? What's on the map? What's on the map? Okay, make sure. I had to make sure with no question marks. So yeah, we're gonna talk to the guard then.
There's Errand. Looks like he's had a few.
Lighten up, Paif. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tanakh up there.
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, the second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. Now we're open, once the Tanakh left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh are handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard.
Uh-huh.
The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paif over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
I'm like, nigga, that ain't funny.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and change great nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled.
Why you walk slow?
Stand aside, soldier. Sir? There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
Agreed. How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ahem.
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Laura. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the third clan arrives and the Tanakh horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Lucky for you, the savior of Meridian still has a few things she wants to take care of. Would be worth another look around the Daunt before the embassy.
Doing it. Okay, so it's active, but I'm still on. I really ain't got nothing on this side to do. Besides a little question mark that I don't know what the heck it is. I gotta get it there. Alright.
Your impatience does not hasten the Tanakh, Nora.
Only our annoyance.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior! I don't care if it's the devil himself! The gate will be sealed until that horn blows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron.
What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
Gates.
Oh, that's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire? Yeah, I'm locked and loaded.
Hey, nose off. You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys.
Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
Oh man, he's back. God damn.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
Just no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the Setting Sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you, as it often has with me. As you can see. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tanakh, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, was only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
How did you come to be among the Tanakh?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tanakh into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate. I was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind in the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hikaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tanakh chief, you did something desperate?
I'd kept my ears open as the Tanakh dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hikaro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kurut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tanakh howled, but Hikaro stared them down. and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the cool route. Little did I know what I was in for.
Yeah,
You said the cool route is a Tanak's trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tanak's chief.
The winners of the cool route must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hikaru's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tanaks still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tanakh. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tanakh for hating them.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. But there is much to admire about the Tanakh, especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hikaru and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
The Karja talk about Hikaru as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tanakh is a lot different than how they do. Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tanakh and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tanakh don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hikaru knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all three clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Carja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No! The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
I'm gonna kill all them.
The Carja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regala. Chief Hekarro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Carja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hekarro has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
She really... Okay.
Lancers, form up!
They're riding machines!
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Ah! Archers! Keep them back!
silence over punching.
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates!
Kaja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will!
I
don't have a shot!
Yeah, that again. Too good.
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Piece of shit.
Lancers! Take the center!
Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come!
Time to fight.
Time to get at him.
Finish the enemy!
Don't get
The Riders still standing!
You okay?
Taking my shot!
Still in this fight.
Nah, you gonna bring that ass here, bro.
Here it comes!
So, bitch ass, nigga. Get your punk ass out the way. I ain't worried about you. Ride, nigga. Ride, nigga. Get your ass down.
Now they're scared.
Wait, stop it. Don't get
Much better.
Yeah, bring it on. Bring your ass here. Are you? Yeah, bring your ass here, bro. Yeah, not fucking corn off the motherfucking head, stupid. What man? Boy, stop it. Wow. Get your ass in this war.
We can win this!
Oh, then you go.
Get to cover! Take this ammo!
Yeah, whoop his ass. Whoop. Beat.
We got this!
Fuck, man. She don't want to fight fast. She old scary. She old scary. Whoop her ass. What's up, Becky? Alright, you up? Go to the bathroom. Woo!
They got one of the marshals!
I need help here!
from me!
Got the weak point!
Target hit!
Oh, what? Oh, you run there. Oh yeah, I know how to get rid of you. Push that. Oh, that bitch tried to hit me. Stop all that goddamn kicking. Your ass red, homie. What you doing? Knock your motherfucking leg from up under you. Oh shit, let me up. Hold up, wait a minute, what I'm doing with this? Give me this. But bitch, you keep trying to hit me, I don't like it. Oh damn, you got yours knocked down.
Wipe them out!
Hey, they keep trying.
Enough!
Who the hell is
you? Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
He would have, nah, he would have been, them his, he would have been alright. Nah, I know last night I told him to put him back, but nah, he would have been alright. Okay. Come on, Bubba.
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. can break through his shield if I damage it enough.
Haha.
Relief. I gotta get through that shield.
Let's end this!
There! Now's my chance!
You've broken the...
Give it up! His shield's regenerated. Break his guard.
This battle is done!
Gotta take down that shield.
Stand against Regala?
Haha. Let's get him. Oh, how you
You're
doing,
not
baby?
stopping me.
So you gonna scare me alive, but you gotta get your...
Shield's gone. He's vulnerable.
That won't stop me!
I'm gonna break that shield.
Oh, that nigga no passes, boy. Wrong with him.
Your turn. Come down here and face me.
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja!
Oh, she's scared.
So begins our
She seen what I did to him. I guess that was supposed to be her champion. I'm sorry, piece of... Oh, he lost an arm.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come
Huh?
on. I'll take you back to the fort.
What are you talking about, Bubba? Really?
I got you.
That boy broke. Kick the mess out of that dang leg. Don't even like he broke it. He just twisted the ankle.
It's salvage time, boys.
No, they ain't supposed to be out here.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
It sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Wadis, Vashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out.
You could do that.
Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Vashav called Regalla a rival. Someone the Tenakth chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Vashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
About Vashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tenakth. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
It's too bad about Nozar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regalla? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tenakth.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
You said the Tenakth lands are farther west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then New Utaru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tenakth territory, but the united clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tenakth really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utah tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tanakh further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch. More to make no when their warriors don't.
This area is no.
But he reached out. That's a hard. Well,
questions.
You said there were.
Well, there were. That's.
I need to be on.
Then I would, and don't worry.
I appreciate it.
Turn the niggas on the band like a bristle. What? What you talking about? What are you talking about? Ain't nothing wrong with your legs. Ain't no bugs. I'm about to throw you away.
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spires should lead to Sirens and Hades. And just maybe, backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world.
We about to dang I'm gonna whoop her ass when I catch her. With all this stuff I can get while I'm on this side.
The woman who led the ambush, Regalla, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. What's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels?
Traitor and a whole douche. But it's all good. When I catch him, he gonna get the worst of it. That's it. I ain't get to search everybody, so I'm coming back and get everything I can get. Give me them shards. I don't even let me get there. Alright, that. Yeah, boy, give me all of that. Oh, that nigga horn off, boy. Now, what that nigga got killed? What? Nah, I think I got to search for you.
Pouch is full, but no pack has room.
Okay, that's the Fallens. Nah, so all I get off that nigga is a shield. I want no dang shield.
Good spot to test the shield ring. If I climb down, then I can glide.
What the hell is that over there? I'm tripping. Okay, let me go. Campfire. Oh, they got every dang weed. Let's get this saved. What type of
worked. Wow, okay. Guess I can leap off just about any cliff now.
That's a good thing. Yeah. I don't want no more rocks, man. What the hell did I just walk into? Really? Ah, a bunch of rocks. I don't want that. We need skill points though. What the hell? Let's get these skills unlocked. Skills unlocked. Return the title fight, build up with adversary bar and unleash. Activate the adversary bar, attack all. Okay, cool. So the other thing about to pop up on my map too now. I don't want to do it the hard way. We got a rebel camp. What the hell is that? Unknown salvage contractor. Okay, I know what that is back there. And I need to go to the dang tall neck over here. So that way I can actually open the map up without dang on.
Taking over the land out here too.
All my arrows back.
This must be the salvagers I met in Bandlight. Looks like something's going on.
You really think you can do that?
Roof, come on! You know me. Have I ever given you anything less than...
If it isn't the savior of Meridian, and of my very own operation. Larry, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now.
What?
Nasty business. What the Tenakth did back at the embassy. But everyone in Barren Light is thankful you drove them off.
So this is your salvage operation?
You won't find a better place to trade machine parts in the West. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me, the best protection will go on sale to hunters just like you.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Larend can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge.
You've got to help me. What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it. But none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
Counting on you, Aloy.
Skydrift, I need to go. What the fudge, bro? Oh yeah. Man, they wasn't going through that.
There's a lot of ancient wrecks out here. Must have been a huge battle. The old ones. They gave everything they had to slow down the Pharaoh swarm. To buy Zero Dawn time. Tanakh rebels. They're trying to corner those Osram.
Stop it.
Hang in there.
Just get back up.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be the fire part of the game. Y'all did all the work.
If it isn't the hero of the day. Sure, I'm glad you came by when you did.
Are you all Delvers?
We've been working No Man's Land for a while. I was hoping to get back to Barren Light by the time they opened the gates, you know?
Yeah.
After that embassy of theirs. Seeing as how we almost got minced to pieces just now, I'm guessing things didn't go so well.
You could say that.
It's not like No Man's Land was safe to begin with. But I didn't think I'd have to worry about the Tanakh in neutral territory. And now, they're riding machines.
If you were headed back to Barren Light, why did you stop here?
We ran across some ruins nearby. Thought we'd take a gander, find some good salvage. but the place is full of weird red crystals. Can't get through this stuff. So we ended up making camp here. First thing tomorrow, though, we head straight to Barren Light. Should probably send a message to our crew down at Jagged Deep about all this, too.
Jagged Deep?
It's a dig site by this big lake down south. Old world scrap everywhere. Can't miss it. And that's my cue. Here. Thanks for helping us out. Maybe I'll get into more trouble and see you around.
Don't get in no more trouble.
You sure showed them, Aloy. Good to have you on our side.
I ain't on no side. Just help out with a hip lead. What's this?
An old world ruin. Wonder what's inside.
I gotta stop finding dang quests, man.
Okay, let's see what we can find around here.
Pull that open.
This crate will be useful.
Okay, it wouldn't have.
This screenshot might trade for something good.
Hold up.
Red crystals growing on the wall. I don't think there's anything I can do about them.
Okay, I need to get up there. But the crate is up there.
Well, without a way to get through those red crystals, there's not much I can do. I better move on for now.
I guess if I was able to get the red crystals, I'd be able to get it. I guess on the other side of the dang wall. What the hell?
Relic. How do I get to it?
I always figure out weird things when I ain't supposed to. So I got a crate over there. And that crate can't be nothing from here. Get out of there. There's some
Looks like this door's locked. Maybe there's another way in.
Ah, this is about to be the other ruins all over again. I definitely can't go through here because ain't shit in here. But there's a spot. Hole in the wall. So what would this crate be useful for? Goddamn crate down here. Oh, another goddamn. You guys to be shitting me.
Not sure how to get rid of this stuff.
Okay, so yep, we gonna leave that alone for now. Hell out of here. Back to the quiz. What? Nope. Oh, yeah, then I got the contracts. Oh, fuck them scrappers. They don't want no smoke. Yeah, these are the old damn machines that I used to fight. Help me out.
Find this in my stash later.
Got like a turned over tank. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a towel back there. Definitely taking that crystal. Get. I can take that. They made something built down there. All these dang robots based off these animals. Hey, where am I? That's a Carja camp. I don't want to go over there. I mean, I go anyway. Because I know I can get some more quests to do. Because I am not just doing the main mission.
Hey, I thought you'd left by now.
Who the hell are you?
Let's hear you.
You told me they were the best delving crew in the claim.
You told me we'd be drowning in artifacts.
Well, I found this, didn't I?
It's a tray.
By the sun, man! Not even the most accomplished crafters of Meridian could pull off such symmetry. I wonder what the old ones served on it. Appetizers, seafood.
It's a tray! Who are you?
Rushavid? You wouldn't recognize the sun if it hit you in the face. This is the savior of Meridian, the one who sees the unseen. You've come for them, haven't you?
Them?
The relics! The lake is full of them. Something big happened here in ancient times.
You mind if I take a look? That's a lot of data.
Should we be sending for a healer?
Whatever this is, it all points to something called a mobile cover system.
Oh! You mean a cover for the tray?
No. More like something that could come handy in a fight. Where did you find this?
The dig site,
Which is now crawling with machines. Unless they magically disappear, we are leaving!
Don't you want to find out what actually happened here?
Maybe we still can. There's plenty of ruins in the east. Why come all the way out here to look for artifacts?
Ah, well, while my colleagues scour the same old ruins, I intend to blaze a new trail. Loquacious Gendas, the first scholar to discover the secrets of the West. Why, I'll be as famous as the great scribe Aram.
You don't seem to share his optimism.
I sell artifacts to nobles. Ideally, trinkets that are a little more glamorous than seafood trays.
You can be so boorish.
Somebody's got to pay for expeditions like these, and so far we haven't found anything that'll cover my costs.
Man, nigga, if you don't shut up.
What drew you to this place in particular?
Every good expedition starts with a rumor. When the Tenakth chased our forces out of the west, returning soldiers described this lake, rife with signs of the ancients. I knew as soon as I heard the tales that its waters promise a bounty of artifacts.
A promise that hasn't been kept, at least so far.
Those who are patient will be rewarded with sunlight when clouds pass.
Oh, I got flying birds now.
So you got attacked by machines at your dig site?
It was horrifying. When we arrived, the site seemed as calm as a gentle breeze. I saw a glint in the water and waded in. It was the tray. I was so enamored with it, I didn't even see the machines closing in. I barely escaped with my life.
I was there. You actually had a pretty good head start on them.
Easy for you to say, gawking from a safe distance. In any event, I had hoped the Oseram would deal with them. They're supposed to be the best delving crew in the claim.
Instead, all they do is moan about hazard pay.
They're like an old
Not
man.
a chance
Got the old
unless we
man
can
out here
find
play.
some booty to cover my investment.
Where's this dig site? Seems like the best place to start if I'm gonna follow up on this mobile cover system. Maybe I can figure out what actually happened here.
The site is just behind us, up the lake to the west. I knew it was no coincidence our paths crossed, Savior. Imagine what stories you'll bring us once you search the lake with your second sight.
Hopefully just the truth.
The sun has truly shined upon us this
Let
day.
me get out of here. These niggas tripping.
Almost ready to go? Took you long enough.
Man, let me talk. Asset warrior boat, man.
No trade?
Nah, no trade. I need to change these dang cause I got fire hunter bow, sharp shot bow, warrior bow. And then I got okay, this just okay, I guess that's just one regular one. So I need to definitely use these.
I should go to that dig site Gendas mentioned. Clear out those machines and look for any clues on this mobile cover system.
Hey, this what I get for wanting that goddamn quest, boy. I tell you, level 22, bitch. I'm a level 11. Boy, no. Yeah, we gonna leave that alone. All right. I'm not doing it. I would have said level 22. Yeah, I mean, I'm crazy, but I ain't that goddamn crazy. Man, I ain't even on no road. What a road is. I need to road this shit here, so I Coordinated. Unknown settlement.
Pretty sure that's the passage Leyland's contract mentioned. Shore walkers use this passage regularly, and Leyland wants their plating. I just need to wait them out at his camp. Might be a good idea to place some traps on the road first. Catch the convoy by surprise. I should rest up. Wait for the convoy.
And I'm gonna get you out the way.
That should help.
I'm gonna get you out the road, even though I know you ain't gonna be there in the cutscene. So. Just in case they do come this way, you shouldn't get hit no way. I'll come back. I could have just walked up here. Hey man, where my trap at? I ain't gonna use this. You come on here. I'll put you up in a safe spot.
Convoy. It's here.
What convoy? Boy, I can't see nothing. What? What? You are what? You need a digger? What, man? Don't you start that.
I found to override machines and cauldrons somewhere. I wonder if there are any out here.
Oh, what the f is that? Oh.
There's only one shell locker. Okay.
Oh, that's good. Knock my damn thing down, brother. You don't put my nigga out of commission, bro. Hell, yeah, we. Oh no, nigga, we out here. What wrong with you, boy? You. Nah, nigga, where you think you going? Come here. Come on. You ain't that quick, but I am.
I should salvage what I can. Leave the plating for Laren's crib. Now! Plenty of salvage for me.
I had to knock my nigga out, boo. Now I gotta go tell this nigga. I did all this for one dang shell walker, boy, I tell you the truth. Oh yeah. Grab some more arrows real quick. Ah, hell, that's good. I gotta start using this damn thing, man. So I need to get me another hunter's bow too. Let's go tell him he can come out here and get this shit. How the hell are you supposed to get? I'm just running, but I don't see shit. I run through. Get your. Oh, this nigga really act like he can't walk through water. Oh, cause he can't. Trash out the damn water. I ain't studying. Them niggas wanna fight. We fight now. Start that shit. Start that shit. I will whoop your ass over here. Nah, I'm gonna tell you, you better keep the red sight on your red light. Oh, let's go. He's right there. Back here at you.
An old world ruin.
Oh!
I wonder what's inside.
Rambo!
I took down that shell walker for you.
Vonda, Rendor, we got a pickup. Per our contract, here's your payment. This will definitely help me make some great armor.
What?
Well, I realized an armor made out of shell walker plating's good, but with just a few minor additions, it could be so much better. If you'd be willing to take on a few more contracts. What do you say?
Boy, I'm about to slap you.
What else do you need for your armor?
Alarm antennas? Strong, supple. I could use them to make my armor more flexible. We picked out a herd of scroungers already.
I'll, read through the contract. See what I can do.
Best of luck.
Tell me more about these contracts of yours.
I was thinking, Scrabber Jaws are powerful. I could use them to strengthen my armor. Crew spotted a pack of them not far from here, primed for salvage.
I guess I can give the contract.
Fantastic.
Man, what you got? Oh, you lame. You ain't got nothing. Get out of here.
Always good to think before you buy. I know I can make it perfect. Just the right part.
I'm about to perfect